instruction cycle refers to the sequence of steps which are involved in the execution of an instruction. So right from if you remember from yesterday's segments where we looked at how the instruction is first loaded from the program counter, the IR, then it goes to the MAR, then it is picked up from the memory, comes to the MDR, control unit, registers, ALU, that whole story which we looked at yesterday, that is exactly what the instruction cycle is. So when there is an instruction in the memory, looking at things from a high level perspective, we just say it's taken from the memory, it goes to the CPU decodes and executes it. But that decode execute thing, it happens in so many sub steps or micro operations which we looked at yesterday. So that whole sequence is what we call an instruction cycle, and it is divided into 4 main phases. So fetch, decode, read, execute. Fetch is where the instruction is brought from the main memory to the CPU. So it includes the first 4-5 micro operations where the instruction's address gets loaded into your IR. From there it goes to the MAR. The MAR sends a read signal to the specific location of the memory. From that location the instruction is picked up and transmitted by means of a bus to the MDR. And from the MDR it goes to the control unit. This is the fetch stage 1. Second is decode. So the control unit does the decoding, which is just what we looked at in these slides. So it takes the mode bit first, it figures out whether this is direct addressing, indirect addressing, whatever. Then it looks at the address. If it is a register address, it will pick up the data from the register. If it is a main memory address, again that address goes to the MAR. From there there's a signal sent to the memory, it comes back to the MDR. The same story which we looked at yesterday. So and then it looks at the opcode and decides what operation needs to be done. So the instruction is broken down and all the required operands etc. are gathered. That is the decode step. And read is a sub step of the decode step. Read the effective address from the memory if it has an indirect address. That's what. So if the address is a register address, it is already present in the CPU, so you will pick up the data from the register. But if the address points to a location in the main memory, you have to go there and pick up the data and come. That is the read step. Then you execute the instruction. So if it is add x comma y, then in the execute step, x and y are sent to the ALU, and the CU tells the ALU to add. So the ALU adds and it returns the sum to a register. That is the execute step. So essentially it is the same set of processes which we looked at in a good amount of detail yesterday. The only thing is they are grouped into 4 main phases: fetch, decode, of which read is a substep, and then execute. And in some cases you have a 5th step which is write, where you have to write the output back into the main memory. So that is your instruction cycle or instruction execution cycle. That's the same thing is given in this slide. So the program counter has an address that goes into the memory address register. It is picked up, and then the memory or the address part of that goes into the IR. The PC is incremented, the program counter is incremented to point to the next instruction. Meanwhile the IR now has the whole instruction, so that will be decoded. So the last bit goes into the mode part. IR of 15 is the 15th bit, the last bit, that becomes the mode part. 0 to 11 goes into the address part. This becomes the opcode part. They are decoded, and each of these happens at a new clock signal. So everything happens at the subsequent clock pulses and so on. That's the workflow that's how the instruction cycle goes about.